If you like the video, please consider supporting James Corp on Patreon. Yeah, we're back.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, don't forget, if you're enjoying this, like and subscribe.
So one thing we're going to change, just for anyone watching, is we're just going to change up the scenario for Oleg's entanglement spell. Rather than have the check occur on his turn, to kind of balance it out, the check's going to occur on those that's entangled, which may allow them, if they succeed, which may allow them to have an action and move things forward. This was agreed upon by Philip. So it's not, we didn't back him into the corner and say, look, all right.
I wasn't here. There could have been bullying involved.
There was no witness.
We had the Gus for a witness, so it's fine.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm impartial, and Scott hasn't just sent me some freebies in the post. Honestly.
Absolutely. Enjoy those. They don't come cheap.
I do have a question.
Mm-hmm.
What do the tags do on the weapons and shit?
Tags on the weapons.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So
where do I find it? Where do I find them?
Right. So you mean the quality?
Yeah. What? Yeah. What does it mean? I tried.
So it's. Go ahead.
No. Go ahead.
So, like a long weapon, it affects initiative order. So anyone wielding a long weapon is allowed to make a free attack at first contact. So, like a spear, something that's long, and then likewise short. Where was that? I'll find it for you, but that should be within the in the rule book if you have it, James. As far as
I was looking at your quick references and couldn't find any links to anything that told me about what what they all meant. I thought there might be a list somewhere that makes it a bit more easier to digest, but I couldn't find it. Oh, I wonder if it's here. What's this reference?
152. Page 152 of the rulebook deals with the qualities of things: flexible, balanced, blunt, cumbersome, and so on and so forth. So for example, like I just mentioned, long, a short weapon can be drawn as a free action and can be used with the feint ability. So that's where you'll find those different things. So I mean, if you're surprised, it's
okay. So I have a question. Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So my blade is. So I just picked the stiletto because I think I've got the money for it anyway. So a stiletto, it has deep impact.
Okay. This weapon has qualities that makes it even more deadly. Maybe it's a blade that can pierce armor more easily. All in all, it gives a +1 extra damage.
Right, but when so the question I have is, the stiletto has 1d6 +1 on the stat line. Is that +1 already included in the deep impact?
Yes, that's the +1's going to be the addition to that.
Damn, I was trying to see if I had +2.
I know it's all right. We min-maxers have a place in any game, James. Don't think we don't appreciate you.
It's only because I'm trying to fucking do something rather than nothing all session. Anyway, where were we? What are we doing? Oh, it's my turn, isn't it?
It is.
I'm gonna
stilettos.
I'm gonna stab.
Stop wearing them and start using them as a weapon.
Yeah, I almost actually did I ever tell you the time when I had someone step through my shoe in a stiletto once? They stamped. It went through my. It didn't go through. It went through the middles of two toes. Luckily, but yeah, I had a pair of ruined shoes. All right, so I'm gonna attack this wolf again. Did you say someone's come over to help me?
Yes, Lestra has come over to help you.
Does that mean we're flanking it?
Yes. Well, flanking is technically, I believe it's at least 3.
Okay, yeah. No, hang on.
Are they engaged?
And then
No. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nope. It's you are flanking it. Yes.
Oh, good. So I do an extra d4 damage if I fucking hit.
Okay.
Right. So it's +2. So this is only -3 to hit.
Yes.
Watch me not even fucking roll anywhere near the fucking target number.
Okay.
Fuck you, Roll20. Fuck you. Danny, learn Foundry and like programming. Do Symbaroum on Foundry. Someone already started it. Just do
Just
it
remember,
again.
viewers, if you are enjoying this, please make sure you subscribe to watch the ongoing failing efforts.
Yeah, if you want to come watch painful roles, come and watch my channel.
And if you are an employee of Roll20, the opinion of this channel in no way whatsoever reflects the opinions of those playing. So, you know...
No, it does. No, it does. Roll20, sort out your fucking dice rolling.
Was that part of the NDA that I signed before I started doing this, James?
What NDA? You have no non-disclosure agreement. You can talk about whatever the fuck you like. As long as it's not like naughty stuff that you shouldn't talk about anyway.
Oh, okay. Well, that's right. We went through this. I'm the only one who had to sign an NDA. Everyone else was just fine with that. So, anyways, yes.
But NDA was no dice attacks. That's what we're definitely getting tonight.
All right. So the wolves, the smaller, the Jakars, right, James? So the Jakar that you're still, we'll just say he's still thrashing. As you have your arm out to try to like keep him from getting closer to you, and you take another stab and you miss. So he's just going to try to pierce through your armor again, and let's give me a roll.
-3, whatever.
Okay.
It doesn't do any damage allegedly.
Yeah. Okay. But the critical is going to. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. What does the critical do?
The critical is going to give him another attack, or you're going to fall prone.
Oh, I'll have another attack then. Oh.
Okay. Okay, go ahead.
I mean, I can't roll any fucking worse than I have. Well, I can. Fuck this. Fuck this.
Okay, so, yeah. And... hold on, I just want to take a quick look at the armor. Yeah, I mean, I know it's impeding the damage slightly, but at a certain point, I feel that it may lose some of its impeding value. No. Rules is written.
Well, look, right, we haven't done shit. Well, I haven't done shit this game.
Right.
If my armor's just getting damaged because like bad dice rolls.
Not you. I'm saying eventually. Eventually,
the dog will get tired, and I'd eventually like not be at minus a bajillion to hit.
Right. Okay. So, moving on to the one that's still on.
I mean, let's be. Yes. It does seem. Well, I mean, it is bad dice rolls, but it does seem kind of stacked against the player.
Yes. Well, no. Well, it's the fact that it's got this ridiculous defense. I mean, these are nimble.
It's a fucking dog. It shouldn't.
It's Jakar. It's a Symbaroum wolf. That's the wolves. It's not. It's not
a fucking dog.
You're not on the plains of the the American Southwest, dancing with wolves. These are dangerous, creatures that deserve your respect and a negative one to your armor because they're piercing it. All right, so
if you want to do that, then you can do it. I mean, I'm not bothered.
No, it's something I would probably look at next game. But I mean,
but no offense, it's just all it will do is just stack more against the players.
Well, yeah, but when you say the players, you mean
me particularly,
you, right? Okay.
Well, none of us. Who's hit? Who's actually done any damage apart from Danny?
Danny. Yeah. I mean, and they've hit. They just haven't. It's the mixture of its toughness and its hide. I mean, and also the fact that you guys are rolling. Those who have hit are rolling bad on their damage. So. All right, yeah, but anyways, moving on.
Yeah, I'm just saying because they have a static number, right? So they've got a static number. Anyway, let's talk about this after the game. Let's talk about this rather than me. I like it. It's fine. I get it. It's very like powered by the apocalypse sort of design. But we'll talk about it after the game.
Okay. All right. So, Oleg, I needed a defense roll from you.
Minus.
3.
Can Oleg touch himself and heal himself?
Yes, I can.
Okay.
But there is no need.
Let's see here. I'm going to add that to the list of Jamesisms. Can he touch himself and heal? Yes.
Self-healing, it's called.
Self-healing.
Self-love. Love yourself through healing. Heal yourself through love.
Okay. So, Philip, let's go ahead and get that strength check then for the larger wolf.
Minus 1. Right.
Yes. Well, -2 because they're helping. Okay. There we go. All right. Okay, so larger.
He's still entangled.
Still intact, yes. So yes, that's right. I forget. You're rolling for yourself. That's right. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, your roots hold fast. This for the past few seconds now, this thing has been desperately trying to break forth. Only broken up by the occasional vine growing back to reset itself around his limbs, and it's continuing its eye focus, just moving back and forth as Balin and Ludo have maneuvered around the battlefield as it seems to bark and bite at where it wants to be, but it can't get through the entanglement. All right, Elfgarn.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill the big wolf this round with one hit because that's what's gonna happen.
Yes.
Yeah. What's its armor?
-3, just due to its entanglement.
Yep.
Ooh.
Finally.
Ooh. Okay, so that's 11. All right. And
See, positive thinking, guys.
Finally!
Or miss 8 attacks in a row doing no damage before you get one that pays off.
Did you shoot the big fella?
Yeah.
Excellent. Oh, you rolled a 1. Look at that. That's 11 damage.
19s, a 20 and 18 and whatever else.
That could potentially be an instant kill if it's over its pain threshold.
I did say I was killing it, and it's now dead.
Did you just kill it?
No.
Scott.
I'm just looking up a critical. Just a moment. Give me a second here. Because crap, it's not here. I had it out.
These are the Rambo arrows that he used to take out Stephen Burkoff's helicopter, I think, or was it?
Yes, no, it's the special arrow that you drew forth. The one that killed your grandfather or something that you've been saving for that special moment or whatever. Yes. Okay, here we are.
I've never seen Rambo First Blood.
I remember First Blood was a great film.
Oh, I think it's.
I think in the book he dies, doesn't he? He actually
does.
gets kills.
In
Spoiler.
the original film version, they actually killed him, but the test audiences didn't like it, so they changed it.
Critical. Did I throw it in the notes? I probably didn't.
Amateur.
Oh, quiet, James. Well, we'll just go ahead and go. So on a critical, I'm going to go ahead and give you another attack if you like.
Okay, this is
That means you get to re-roll this attack because you haven't re-rolled the last. Look at that. So you got 2 chances of hitting.
I think you were right the first time.
What if you get another crit? So what happens if you get another crit? Could you potentially
Nah, I missed.
re-roll it?
You
Re-roll it.
You can re-roll it.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, if you would have used it the first round, I would have said no. But I'm not going to let the crit stack. It's just you get the extra roll, or I knock.
Or
it
roll
down.
2 18s.
Okay. Right.
I still did 11 minus its armor toughness thing damage. So, does it bleed? Did I make it bleed its own blood?
Yes. So it's Let me go ahead and apply that to it. And let's see. Right. So,
Let me
yes, there, it's knocked to the ground.
let me just
Attack. Okay, so the the larger wolf, as the arrow strikes its neck, you can just see it piercing through, and it collapses. It collapses to the ground. So it's still entangled in it, but it's knocked prone. So it's going to allow. Who's the closest here? Am I gonna? You've already got. No, you got your free attack. Okay, good. So but it's knocked prone, so it's going to need to use its action to, if it breaks free, to pull itself back up again. So, all right. So seeing that, you hear the exasperated cry from Ludo, who cheers on the fact that he just witnessed your arrow piercing this monstrosity's hide. And with that, he's going to try to take another. He brings his small sword against the one that's on Oleg, and he still can't. He does. This one is not as lucky, as he can't pierce its hide. Balin doing the same with his hand axe, but misses as the wolf sees the attack coming, and he connects with nothing but dirt and stone. And then that's going to bring us on to Xerix. So Xerix.
it was one of the wolves that I had managed to wound.
Yes, this one right here, I believe. Yeah.
But he didn't run away, or?
He didn't, because you in order for a reaction like that, you would have to get past its pain threshold.
Okay. I think I'm gonna try to kill it.
Okay.
Or try to shoot it again.
This one, okay. The same one, right? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, the same one. Let's see. Come on, baby. -3 or okay.
Yeah, 3. Yep. Oof.
Fuck.
Ugh. Another arrow embeds itself into the dirt next to the Jakar. All right. Oleg, you don't have you don't have a reroll, do you, Danny? Like Elfgarn?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Not yet.
Not yet.
What's that for skill, by the way?
It's called Hunter's Instinct.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oleg. Yeah, so you have a wolf on you, and you have your little your wooden stick between you and it's dinner time. Oh, no. Yeah, so you give another whack. Bad dog.
Bad dog.
Do you have a spray bottle? Maybe try that next turn.
Yeah.
That's dogs. Cats.
Something.
Well, it works on dogs too. Small dogs. All right, Lestra, here we go. All right, what do we have here? It's going to... Yeah, there we go. All right, so Lestra is going to make its way through, and his spear is going to pierce the hide of the Jakar that's currently engaged with Oleg. As you see, its blood start to flow. The yelp of surprise at something actually causing it damage as this battle has progressed. And then we're at the top of the round with Maligno.
I'm gonna try and stab the fucking thing again.
Come on, James. Positive mental attitude.
-3. Hey! Right, but because we're flanked, I also get to add a D4.
Okay.
What? 6 damage.
That's excellent, because... Okay, and... All right, whoops, did I not add that? There we go. All right, so 6 total, James?
Yes.
All right. Oh, boy. So, James, is it just one stiletto?
Yeah, I've just got the one at the moment.
Okay, So here's what. Feel free to adjudicate this. You are going to pierce it. You're going to do severe damage, and you're going to cause it to turn tail and run, giving you a free attack.
Sure, I'll have a free attack against it.
Okay.
Stiletto. Is it still minuses?
No, I'm not. It's. I'm just gonna give you a -3 to piercing its hide. So.
Oh, fuck you.
Okay. All right.
Damn.
So
we could have lunch. We could have, if we killed them all, we could have like loads of pelts that we could like wear to keep ourselves warm, and we'd have some meat to. We'd have some meat to eat.
And sell the pelts.
Well, or use the pelts to like be warm. Wear the pelts yourself to keep yourself warm. Because fuck everyone else. Sorry.
right, so
I'm
that's
talking
all right.
shit.
So the one on you, James, as it takes off, Lester tries to take another lunge with its spear, but doesn't pursue it as that Jakar takes off, and kind of yelping as it disappears into the snow-covered woods.
I'm gonna go hey, and my voice is slightly deeper because I've hit puberty in this period.
So what you're saying is the large wolf isn't the only thing that's fallen today. Think about it.
Wow.
All right. Wait. Shoot. You're right. This should have been a warning. James, you need to put a PG-13 rating on your show now. My bad.
That's all right. Most of my shows are R rating.
All right. So the next one.
Warning: this show can cause blindness and/or death.
Okay. Oleg, need a defensive roll from you.
So -3 still.
Yeah.
Damage negate is 4. So.
Okay. What's your total damage negation?
4.
Okay.
D4.
All right. All right.
I'm just rolling 4s.
Okay, that's fine. All right, so there you go. So, it's the battle of Goblin and Jakar continues as it's lashing and thrashing around. Still trying to find a way to break through your tough hide or your defenses. All right, so then we've got these other two. Okay, so they are going to, let's see, this one's going to leap into the fray as it's going to take, James, give me a defensive roll. It's going to see its opportunity to move in. It's the other one that has run off and
Fuck off,
here for its life.
Wankstain.
Okay.
Minus stupid 3.
Yes.
Oh god, that didn't work. -3. Ah, enemy missed. Gutted.
Right. Excellent.
I can see the disappointment on your face there, James.
Okay. So let's see here. Where are we at with that? No, not quite there. So this one, even though it has an arrow in its hide, it's going to try to continue to help the larger wolf out of the roots. Which moving on to its turn. So it's going to if it's knocked prone, so it's going to. All right. So it needs. It's going to stand itself. Yeah.
Minus how much?
Well, it just needs to bring. It has to use its action to bring itself up. So, yeah.
It won't.
But still, I still think it's not going to move. So, but it's still going to try to see if it can break through the mystic. So it's up. So let's go ahead and make our roll for it, but it won't be able to have any other action at this time.
Okay, how much? Minus.
What was it again?
It was -2 last turn.
Yes. So -1.
Oh.
It's all right.
Well, if it's -1, then I succeeded.
Okay, fair enough. So yeah, as it brings itself up from that massive arrow hanging in underneath its piercing through its neck, it's slowly and in anguish. It kind of gets itself up and tries just in a half attempt to pull its foot forward from Oleg's roots, but the roots are still holding fast and regrowing with every step that it
Look
tries
at
to
that.
break free.
Look, someone's drawn an amazing arrow through that wolf. Have you seen it? Have you seen the amazing arrow?
Yes.
I don't know who
All
did
right.
it.
Speaking of amazing arrow, Elfgarn, it's your turn.
Let's see if we can get another arrow to mysteriously appear on the battle map.
Why is
It's
it
armor still 3, -3.
Yeah, because we're still getting through its hide.
I don't get any bonuses for being on the boulders. I've actually asked that last round. I couldn't remember if we did or not.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, Scott
It's a
gave.
bonus. Because normally its defense is -5, and
Okay.
but I'm not going to have the technically
No.
bonuses aren't really supposed to stack. You're
Yeah,
supposed to get one or
that's
the other.
fine. Let's see what we get. Hit for 7.
Nice. Nice.
We're slowly getting there.
And Elfgarn, does your voice get deeper too, just to make sure it doesn't beat out Maligno's voice?
No, I'm just.
If Alfgarn's voice got any deeper, Barry White would be out of a job.
There we go. All right. So
I'm just saying, you know, it's the length of time this combat's taken. Like, we've been doing it for years.
Yeah.
so
It's a joke, all right. It's a really bad joke.
Okay.
I'm really sorry.
so your arrow pierces the another portion of this large wolf, just as it's standing itself up and it tries to break free from the horns or the thorns. As your arrow pierces its hide, you can see just its eyes, go blank as the life leaves this large wolf, and it collapses back into the thorns that are growing around it, dead to the world. As soon as this happens, it seems like the Jakars, their eyes shift a little bit for those who are currently engaged with it, and they themselves, this one is they're all going to try on their turn to turn and run, just so you know. But they seem to come to. Then something starts to happen. The wolf's body starts to kind of undulate, just move and shake, almost as if you're looking through a heat mirage. And then it starts to shrink. And as it shrinks down, the large wolf form starts to turn, and slowly it turns from a wolfen form into the form of a humanoid covered in fur, and then a humanoid with a wolfen snout, and the fur goes away as a light colored skin takes form as the fur disappears. Eventually all canine features disappearing, as laying before you with several arrows in her body is the corpse of a female elf.
Ooh, Humsy with pointy ears. What's that?
Okay, you don't see that every day.
Okay, so before we continue on, are any of you going to do anything with the Jakars, or are you just going to let them run off?
I'm gonna try to kill the one that got one arrow.
Okay, so this one right here? Okay, so
Yeah.
So go ahead and give me your free attack, Danny, and then if you need to take another attack, you can. I mean, I know we're kind of about it.
-3?
On them, yes.
There we go.
Okay. All right, so that is going to, let's see here.
I won't waste my entangle on them.
So
Okay.
it's the same one I shot before.
Right. So it's gone beyond its pain threshold. So go ahead and take your other action. So it's yelping in pain and it's turning tail. At first, it just kind of seemed like they woke up and they're going to like just, just kind of saunter off. But now this one's going to try to take full flight, Danny. But you get we're going out of initiative order just to get the Jakars out of the way for
-3 also, or now that it's wounded.
Not really, but I'm going to make it a -2 because of the pain threshold situation. So
Come on, yeah, baby, there we go.
okay, yeah, so that's going to
Finally, at the end of combat, when we are not in combat anymore.
Hey,
We need to pretend we're not in combat, and then we'll be fine.
all right. So yeah, so this one, as it tries to run off into the woods with its other brethren, 2 arrows in its back, and it tumbles over itself as it collapses to the ground. Anyone else? Oleg, this one is gonna try to run past you.
Well,
Or are you just gonna let it go?
I'll just let it go.
Okay.
There is no need for me to try and miss him again.
Right. Okay. And then James, the one that's on you.
I'm just going to let it go. If it's harmless, well, it's not harmless, but it's not.
Right.
It's not acting weird anymore. So
Right. Exactly. All right. So. Yes. So.
Excuse me.
You hear the shouts of of success coming from Balin and Ludo. And words of gratitude and thanks.
where's the big wolf gone?
The big wolf?
Yeah, that's what I'm going to be asking. Where's the big wolf gone?
He turned to the weird human with ears.
Why is there do I know what an elf is?
Yeah.
Why is
By
there an elf on
description.
the floor?
Oh.
That is a very good question. I will turn to the Barbarian brothers and the dwarf and say, do you know this person? Or did you know this person?
Okay. So Lestra kind of turns his head as you make that comment towards both the other barbarians, Balin and Ludo, and go ahead and give me a vigilant check with a +3.
Oh, made it anyway without a +3.
We made it.
Okay. So waiting for the others.
Oh, what am I rolling?
Vigilant +3 to your roll. Just a straight roll with a +3.
Good luck.
Okay.
Well, I've got 50%. Oh no, of course not.
So
I'm not in combat anymore. Roll 20.
So, oh wow, really? You're the only one who didn't. So,
Yeah, stop staring at the naked elf.
It's a woman.
mind you, she's clothed, mind you. She does have clothes, but so Alfgarn, as you make that comment, Lestra kind of turns his head and gives almost this accusing tone of, yeah, it's a question. Who or what was this wolf after? It seemed very intent on something or someone. And as you kind of complete his sentence for him, all of you who succeeded, you see both Balin and Ludo come back and go, I don't know. We have no clue. We don't. And you immediately, those who succeeded, they're both nervous, extremely nervous at the words that have come from both Elfgarn and Lestra, and it's apparent that as one is kind of telling you nothing, we have no idea. You can see the other one kind of glance down at the corpse of the elf lying there in the in the thorns and the roots, and you see this kind of like shock and fear as Ludo walks, tilts his head back up and looks at you and goes, we know nothing. And he's looking around the woods nervously, and he goes, hey, every one of you. You have our eternal gratitude. But yeah, we should probably we need to get the wood back. That's right. We should be getting back to the camp and get the wood back, because it will be getting dark soon, and we need to maintain the comfort and the warmth of everyone. And Balin agrees with him.
I'm going to knock an arrow
Mm-hmm.
and level it in their general direction.
Can
Say nobody's going anywhere until you guys start making some sense.
Can I use my witch sight on them to see
Yes.
if they're hiding something?
Yes.
So it's vigilant. They're discreet.
It's going to be a +5 for you.
Ooh. +5 or -5? It's
Plus.
harder. It's
I'm sorry,
harder.
discreet. I'm sorry, +3. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong one. +3 for you. They're discreet as very low.
Woohoo! I succeeded.
Okay. So first, as you go into you activate your witch sight, glancing on Ludo, is what you see is his shadow is a moldy green tinge to it. Spots of growing darkness in there. Balun, on the other hand, his shadow is an oozing, bubbling black.
That's bad, right?
It's as bad as it gets, yes, pretty much.
This one, this hairy one, he's bad. He
I
stinks.
will move my bow arrow knocked towards. Is it Balin?
I'm gonna be like, what? Why is he bad?
I'll explain later.
No, I
Now
don't.
would be better.
He has darkness in him. Corruption is setting in him.
Okay.
Something bad around him.
Then you also see the Lestra draw forth his spear, and at first he points it at Balin also, but then he also points it at you, Elfgarn, and just kind of maneuvers it back and forth. And says, "Hey, this is not your field of expertise."
No, it isn't. You are right. I will ease the tension on the bowstring and lower it, but keep the arrow knocked, ready to react.
He goes over to the goblin and says, "Oleg, what do you see?" And
Black aura around him. It's bubbling, just waiting to explode.
okay.
What, like tar?
Well, yes, I guess. What's tar? What's that used for?
So he takes one hand off the shaft of the spear and kind of reaches into, a pouch, and you hear the jingling of metal and iron as he comes out with 2 pairs of shackles, and he throws them both at Balin and Ludo. He's like, "That's what I thought, isn't it, gentlemen?" And you see Ludo kind of just freeze rigid as Balin, tears start streaming down his eyes, and he goes, "This can go both ways. We can take care of this now, or you can tell us what happened. So you can either come back with me to the Twilight Friars and see what we can do. Otherwise, it's either us or more of them." And he points down to the dead elf. And finally, Ludo, who is who had been kind of frozen shock, says, "All right, enough. It's time." And he kind of pulls Balin close, as who's continuing to just blubber and cry.